We live in a world that refuses to be quiet. From the moment we open our eyes, we are bombarded with information, notifications, demands, and expectations. But the loudest noise we encounter doesn't come from the outside world. It comes from within our own minds. Psychologists estimate that the average human being has around 60,000 thoughts every single day. What is terrifying is that nearly 80% of those thoughts are negative, and 95% are exactly the same repetitive thoughts we had yesterday. We are caught in a looping storm of overthinking, replaying old mistakes, anticipating future disasters, and cluttering our minds with mental garbage. This internal clutter suffocates our peace, drains our physical energy, and leaves us feeling perpetually exhausted. Thousands of years ago, Zen masters looked at the chaotic nature of the human mind and compared it to a muddy pond. If you step into a muddy pond and try to clear the water by moving your hands, you only stir up more mud. The only way to make the water clear is to stand still and let the mud settle on its own. Today, we explore 7 ancient Zen habits that will help you stop stirring the mud of your mind. These are highly practical, daily rituals designed to clear your mental clutter, dissolve your anxiety, and return your consciousness to a state of absolute, crystal-clear stillness. Habit 1. The practice of Shashin, the beginner's mind. The greatest obstacle to a peaceful mind is the illusion that we already know everything. We look at our lives, our jobs, and our relationships through the heavy lens of past experiences, biases, and judgments. This creates immense mental fatigue because we are constantly projecting our past onto our present. Zen philosophy introduces the concept of Shashin, which means the beginner's mind. A Zen master once said, "In the beginner's mind there are many possibilities, but in the expert's mind there are few." When you approach life as an expert, your mind is full, rigid, and closed. But when you approach life as a beginner, your mind is empty, open, and free from the burden of expectation. To practice Shashin in your daily life, intentionally strip away your assumptions. When you talk to someone you have known for years, listen to them as if you are meeting them for the very first time. When you step outside your house, look at the trees, the sky, and the streets not as familiar objects, but with the curiosity of a child who has never seen them before. By approaching the world with a clean slate, the heavy clutter of mental judgment instantly drops away, leaving room for wonder and peace. Habit 2. Daily emotional dusting. In our homes, we don't wait for a year's worth of dirt to accumulate before we clean. We dust our furniture regularly because we know that dust settles every single day. Yet, when it comes to our minds, we allow days, weeks, and even years of resentment, anger, and unsaid words to pile up without ever clearing them out. Monks practice literal cleaning as a spiritual discipline. Every morning, they sweep the temple floors, not just to remove physical dirt, but as a physical metaphor for dusting their minds. You must create a daily ritual for emotional dusting. Before you sleep, or right when you wake up, take a piece of paper and write down everything that is cluttering your mind. Write down your worries, your frustrations, your anger towards someone, and your insecurities. Do not try to edit it or make it look neat. Just pour the chaos out of your head and onto the paper. Once you are done, look at the paper. Acknowledge that these are just passing mental formations, and then rip it apart or safely burn it. This physical act of destruction sends a powerful biological signal to your brain that the emotional luggage of the day has been processed and discarded. Do not carry today's dust into tomorrow. Habit 3. The mirror mind Mushin. When you stand in front of a mirror, the mirror reflects exactly what is there. If a beautiful bird flies by, the mirror reflects the bird perfectly. If a dark, stormy cloud appears, the mirror reflects the cloud. But notice this, when the bird flies away or when the storm passes, the mirror does not try to hold on to them. It does not become attached to the beauty of the bird, nor does it become stained by the darkness of the cloud. The mirror remains perfectly empty, clear, and ready to reflect the next moment. The human mind, however, behaves like a piece of sticky tape. When a negative thought or a stressful event happens, we catch it, hold onto it, and wrap ourselves around it for hours. The Zen state of Mushin, or no mind, is the practice of transforming your consciousness into a mirror. When a stressful thought enters your head, such as a worry about money or a critique from your boss, observe it clearly, acknowledge its presence, but then behave like the mirror. Allow it to pass out of your frame without gripping it, without analyzing it, and without turning it into a personal drama. You are not your thoughts, you are the clear mirror witnessing them. Habit 4. Single tasking as meditation, Ikigyo Zamai. The modern world praises multitasking as a badge of honor. We answer emails while eating lunch, scroll through social media while watching a movie, and plan our entire week while walking through a park. We believe we are being highly productive, but in reality, we are fracturing our attention span and keeping our brains in a perpetual state of stress. Zen calls the practice of total concentration on a single action Ikigyo Zamai. When a Zen monk washes a bowl, they are completely, entirely washing the bowl. They are not thinking about the next prayer. They are not worrying about the monastery's future. They are experiencing the warmth of the water, the texture of the ceramic, and the movement of their hands. To them, washing the bowl is enlightenment. You do not need to sit on a cushion for hours to practice Zen. You can turn your entire day into a meditation by single tasking. When you drink your morning coffee, just drink the coffee. Feel the warmth of the cup, taste the bitterness, smell the aroma. Put your phone away. When you listen to someone speak, give them your undivided presence without formulating your next response in your head. When you focus on one single thing at a time, the mental noise collapses and life becomes beautifully simple. Habit 5. The daily digital fast. Every time you pick up your phone and scroll through social media, you are opening the floodgates of your mind to thousands of random pieces of emotional clutter. You are absorbing other people's successes, anxieties, opinions, and tragedies. Your brain was never biologically designed to process this much information at such a rapid pace. This constant stimulation keeps your nervous system trapped in a state of hyperarousal, making it impossible for your mind to settle into deep silence. Zen requires periods of deliberate isolation from the noise of society. To implement this, create a sacred boundary in your day. Dedicate the first 60 minutes after you wake up and the last 60 minutes before you sleep as a completely digital-free zone. Do not check your emails, do not look at the news, and do not scroll through feeds. Use this time to read a physical book, practice deep breathing, stretch your body, or simply sit in silence. By creating this buffer zone at the beginning and end of your day, you protect the sanctity of your mind from external pollution. Habit 6. Embracing wabi-sabi, the beauty of imperfection. A massive amount of our mental clutter is born from our desperate, exhausting pursuit of perfection. We want to have the perfect body, the perfect career, the perfect relationship, and the perfect life. When reality inevitably falls short of these idealized fantasies, we fill our minds with self-criticism, guilt, and regret. Zen philosophy counters this destructive habit through wabi-sabi, the profound appreciation of things that are imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. In Japan, when a valuable ceramic bowl breaks, masters do not throw it away. Instead, they mend the cracks with a lacquer mixed with powdered gold. This art form, known as kintsugi, emphasizes the cracks rather than hiding them. The bowl becomes incomparably more beautiful and valuable precisely because it was broken and repaired. Its flaws become its history and its strength. Apply the spirit of wabi-sabi to your own life. Accept that your flaws, your scars, and your past mistakes are not signs of failure. They are the golden seams of your unique journey. Stop demanding that your life be a flawless piece of glass. Allow it to be beautifully imperfect, and you will instantly release the heavy burden of trying to control the uncontrollable. Habit 7. Returning to the void, Zazen. The final, most critical habit is the ultimate anchor of Zen philosophy, Zazen, or seated meditation. All the other habits find their strength and foundation in this single practice. Zazen is not about floating away to a mystical realm or visualizing complex energies. It is the simple, radical act of sitting down, face to face with yourself, and doing absolutely nothing. Find 5 to 10 minutes every single day to sit quietly. Keep your spine comfortably upright, open your chest, and let your hands rest gently on your lap. Do not try to solve your problems. Do not try to clear your mind. Just sit and watch your breath rise and fall. When thoughts arrive, and they will, treat them like passengers boarding a train while you stand quietly on the platform. You see them come, you see them leave, but you do not get on the train with them. You remain on the platform of your pure, unshakable presence. By returning to this void daily, you build a deep reservoir of inner peace that remains untouched, no matter how loud or chaotic the external world becomes. The peace you are searching for is not something you need to travel the world to find. It isn't hidden in a distant book or a secret mantra. Peace is already inside you, buried underneath the daily accumulation of mental clutter. By implementing these 7 Zen habits, you stop adding noise to your life and start uncovering the beautiful, timeless stillness that has always been your true nature. Pick just one Zen habit from this list and commit to practicing it for the next 7 days. Watch how quickly the mud settles and how clearly the water of your mind reflects the beauty of existence. Thank you for journeying inward with us today on Buddha Inner Journey. If these ancient habits brought a sense of clarity or stillness to your day, please give this video a like and subscribe to our community. Leave a comment below. Which of these 7 habits do you need the most in your life right now? May your mind be as clear as a mirror. May your heart be free from attachment. And may your inner journey bring you absolute peace.